private equity investors commonly share equity participation with senior management, but will very uncommonly share it with the rest of the workforce. And so our founder is a co-head of global private equity at KKR, had been doing this in KKR's portfolio and the industrials portfolio for about a decade, including all employees in the equity participation plan, and having really tremendous impacts on the personal financial wellness of the employees at those companies, but also the performance of the company as well. Decided to launch this nonprofit to try to help other investors replicate these outcomes to create momentum for more workers to get access to this opportunity. We as a nonprofit, we work with investors and companies. We help them size and structure the plan. We help them build a culture of ownership, which is the most complex part of the work. A lot of our efforts there involve convening companies who have put these programs in place so they can learn from and inspire each other. It's one thing for us to say, have owners meetings, do training, share financials, share updates on the value, delegate decision making, do employee engagement. Like, we can tell them all of these things tactically to build an ownership culture. It resonates in an entirely different way when they hear a CEO talk about his or her journey to building an ownership culture, the steps that they took and the outcomes that they've achieved. So improvements in employee engagement, improvements in employee turnover, improvements in safety, and all of which can impact the bottom line of the company. That resonates in a totally different way. So we spend a lot of our energy bringing together executives so they can learn from each other on this ownership culture journey. And then finally, we support companies with implementing financial wellness programs beyond the equity participation program. So this could be something, 5 years down the line in the private equity context, could be much further down the line in the context of a family-owned business. So what about the short-term financial needs of employees, and how can a company address those? So that's how we work. And the focus on private equity right now, it's a really efficient scale lever. There's 90 companies that have implemented programs already, reaching 110,000 employees. And we're starting to hear from really large family-owned businesses of tens of thousands of employees and public companies. So this idea of getting the flywheel spinning a little bit, I think, is starting to work and creating a runway to expand beyond private equity more broadly.